Hello everybody, I'm Shannon Nordstrom, owner of Nordstrom's Automotive in Garrettson, South Dakota. As I stand here today, I'm right next to the Randy Reitman Memorial Trophy that we won as the best certified auto recycler according to our peers in 2018 from the Automotive Recyclers Association. This award was a great honor. The story with the Reitman family, Randy being a past president of ARA, and his family finding these parts that they had in the garage and making this award. And then Marty from Northlake, one of the winners, making it better with a Stanley Cup style base. We've been honored to have this at our facility for the last year. We'll be now moving this award on to the good folks at Pam's Auto in St. Cloud, Minnesota, who are this year's recipient of the award. This traveling trophy will move on and on to represent the best that automotive recycling has to offer. I'm also the chairman for the Automotive Recyclers Association's Certification Committee. And I've been asked by a few people, what does the certification mean to me? And what should it mean to you? Well, as I stand here and I think about this, Saturday afternoon, just working away by myself out here at work, what does that certification mean to me? Well, it means a lot. We stand here in Nordstrom's 2.0, our next generation facility, and as we design this, our roots of the certification program go way back to where we're at today and where we started. And I want to offer that to you also. Maybe you're a facility that's just getting started and you're working your way through the process, or maybe you've been going for a lot of years and you wonder, why haven't I become certified yet? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our journey, and as I talk about our journey, maybe that'll help you understand yours. Starting here on our family dairy farm, we just didn't know what was next all the time. Our family worked hard, all of us kids, mom and dad, right on the dairy here, milking cows, feeding the cattle, raising the crops, raising the calves, doing the chores, but we had another thing going on. We were selling cars at the same time. Dad started repairing Ford pickups and grain trucks in the late 1960s, early 70s, and that's what sprung this entire business. Well, when I got involved as a youth just out of high school and a little bit of technical school, the thing that I wanted to do was get involved more in the parts business. And we didn't really have any organization. We had been selling repairable cars, we just didn't have any organization in the parts side of the business. So we decided, you know what, let's take a shot at this. And we got some computerization involved to help with some good friends that crossed our path. But the big key for us as we started organizing was the Certified Auto Recycler program. When my wife Tammy and I attended our first national convention, it happened to be in Denver in 1995, I believe it was, I heard Art Heberer, Greg Freeman, and others talking about their new Certified Auto Recycler program. I made that a goal for our company to get that level of certification, but at the time that I did it, I didn't know what I was up for. We still had tire piles, we had some places where we had engine blocks and cores sitting outside. We didn't take into any account what the safety of people that helped us was going to be. And our curb appeal, while we thought it was good, really wasn't that great when we look back at it, when we see the old pictures. Because we just celebrated 50 years, and it was fun to look back with an open house and a bunch of pictures. That Certified Auto Recycler program that we used became our roadmap. As I began to guide our team to say, hey, what can we do to make this place better? I grabbed a hold of that certification program, and today I've got a printed copy of it right here, the 2019 program. You can download that at any time. You actually don't even have to download it. You just fill it out as an electronic form right off the ARA website at a-r-a.org. There's also a guidance manual too. That's a-r-a.org, and you can download that guidance manual and get your template to be able to start filling out the points protocol system. As you go through it, it's going to give you an overview of your business. And as you look at your business, it's going to say, all right, what do you have? Do you have the fundamentals that you need? It's going to take you through a basic business overview that's going to ask about your stormwater permit. How many employees do you have? How many vehicles do you dismantle? The certification committee wants to know that information to give us some scope, to give us some ideas about what kind of products you might produce, what kind of byproducts you might produce. These are all things that have to be considered. The things that are in there are very, very important. The stormwater permit is the key if your state's involved in the stormwater permitting process. That's one of the fundamentals. Things like the ELVS program that's been around for a while now with what you do with the mercury switches and the different things like that. These are some of the basics that should be at the core of what you do. But then it takes you through a general business section, which will be an overview section to be able to talk about, a lot of the things, your curb appeal, your signage, what's your parking lot, do you have good facilities? It doesn't have to be a show place. It's just got to be good and functional, and we want to represent what's good. We want to find those best management practices that work for you. The next section is the environmental program. The environmental section is extremely important. We have used this section many times as we've talked to regulators to be able to say, hey, look what we do. Here, look at this program. We've been through all this. And that program gives us a head start when those regulators stop in. With them stopping in and knowing that we've been proactive and that we're participating in a program, gives them a peace of mind that makes those visits go a lot better. Puts you in a good position to be able to talk turkey with those folks so that they aren't driving the bus. I'd rather be driving the bus and having them as a passenger when they arrive. Those general business standards and then those environmental standards are so important because they're going to make you think about things that may not be on your top list for today. It may be such a thing that, I'll do that tomorrow. I've never thought of that. I don't need to do that. Well, that's all good and fine until all of a sudden you find out one day that somebody says, by the way, you haven't been doing this and it's going to cost you this much, or you haven't been doing this and now guess what? You're not going to be in business tomorrow until you get this taken care of. The regulations will continue to change in your state, your specific area, and they might be different than the exact things that come into the Certified Auto Recycler program. But if you take a chance and say, you know what, I'm going to go through this, it's going to put you in a better position to think of most of the things that you should. What's happening with your gasoline? What's happening with your oil? What's happening with your batteries? What's happening with your refrigerant? Are you being conscientious about these things? Do you have a best management practice in plan? Are you going to have an opportunity to avoid a fire? We want to make sure that our certified auto recyclers and the people in this industry have the best opportunity to be here for the long haul. And to do that, we've got to work on the best management practices. The last section is the safety section. And that gets into many of the things that have to do with the compliance with the safety operations. What's your SMS program? Not your SMS program, I got that one. What's your hazardous communication program? The safety data sheets. Have you accounted for all of these things? Fire extinguishers. Have you looked at that? Your first aid kit, have you considered that? These are all basic things that every one of us should be thinking about to protect our employees and our customers as they come into our facilities. So this certification program will take you through that. It's a points protocol system. You don't have to be perfect. We want you to be perfect. But as you work your way into it, it's going to give you some wiggle room. There's a percentage threshold that will allow as you mentor your way, and we can help mentor your way. We want to help you get to these next levels of certification. The next step is the Gold Seal certification. That Gold Seal certification is all about the way you take care of your customer satisfaction. How do you help your customers? What do you do for these best practices that you can teach and repeat to give consistent customer service and customer expectations can be met every time that your truck shows up, that box is opened, or somebody comes in your front door? That's what we want, is consistency. And that's what the Gold Seal program can help you do. We're looking in the future at enhanced certifications that'll take this to the next level. There's people in our industry that have already done, the folks from Pam's Auto that are receiving this award, they've already done ISO certification. There's people that were working on the NSF certification, and that's no longer an opportunity for us because they pulled out of that section of our industry, NSF did, but there's many people that were involved in getting ready for that. So ARA and the Certification Committee, a small group, we've worked together, we're working on an enhanced certification program that can be a next step for people. I want to pause for a second and just say, you know what? Your name could be on this trophy someday, and it could be a lot of pride for your company. It was a lot of pride for our company, and it will continue to be a lot of pride for our company. But it's not just to have a trophy, it's to toot your own horn a little bit too. Get your certification message out there to people in your market. Let them know that you are on top of the heap and you're the ones that are trying to do the best. Use the Gold Seal logos and the Certified Auto Recycle logos in your advertising. Tell people about it when you get an opportunity to speak, whether it be at an auto body association or an automotive service association or whatever it might have to be, your local community club. Tell these things. Bring the pride to that an auto recycler should bring, because we're doing things that are important. We're recycling vehicles, saving them from the landfills and all the hazards that come with it. We're taking care of those hazards. It's a good thing. We provide money-saving options for people all over the world to be able to fix their vehicles affordably, because we're selling the original equipment parts, recycled original equipment parts. We provide a very valuable service. We provide jobs for hundreds of thousands of people all across the country. Take pride in that, but let's operate with pride as certified auto recyclers. As we toot our horn and toot it loud, the certified auto recyclers, and we can rise above, and we can begin to become that brand that everybody knows about. And they're going to want to be with a certified auto recycler. There's plenty of naysayers out there that say, hey, I don't need to do this. But I can tell you from our company's standpoint, I don't know what I would have done or where we would be without this program. And that's why I'm the chairman of the committee, because I'm very, very excited and passionate about what it can do for you. As more of us band together and get certification, and we can convince people that these are the best of the best, and we operate within these practices, this will be a great thing for all of us. That rising sea can raise all the boats and make us all in a better position. I'm looking at this little selfie camera here as I'm doing this afternoon. I'm thinking it's kind of crazy to be standing here on a Saturday afternoon talking about the Certified Auto Recycler program. But I'm excited about it, and I want you to be excited about it too. These next levels we're talking about with the enhanced certification program, and we get some strong third-party audits involved, those are the type of things that can really take it to another level as we talk with people. We offer a quality product. We offer a quality product at a great price. We offer safe jobs for a lot of people, most of the time and many times in some great businesses all across the country that some people have never heard of. Take your opportunity to become certified today. Don't miss this chance. Yes, it'll cost you a little bit of time. Yes, it's going to cost you a few dollars. But I guarantee you, you're going to find out that that time was well worth it. And it's only going to become that way if you put the effort into it, and also if you take the time to think about what you've done and shout about it from the mountaintops. Talk about it on your social media. Every time you get a chance, spread the word about the certified auto recyclers, because we can do better together than we can each do individually. Look at this program as an opportunity. If you look around the industries that we are involved with, you'll see many certification programs. Right now, the OEMs are getting body shops certified. They're going through processes to be able to do the work on their vehicles. Right now, you look at certified used cars have been around for a long time. Many of those certification programs, if you study them at their core, are programs that started within their own industry, and we can do the same thing. There's hundreds of certified auto recyclers already across the country. There's many that are involved in great affiliate chapter programs. And maybe in your state or locale or country, you might consider starting an affiliate chapter program where the ARA comes in and says, you know what, you get your program going, we will look at it and we'll say, you know what, we like what you're doing. You're covering the basis of a certified auto recycler. Once that has been accepted, it's under an annual audit, and each year, those members can link onto the national program for just a few dollars. And it's a small amount of money to pay, and you can become part of the national list of certified auto recyclers. We want you to be on the team. Certified auto recyclers can do the best when we work together. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Consider being a certified auto recycler today. And thank you for tuning in here at Nordstrom's 2.0 as we get ready to move this great award, the Randy Reitman Memorial Trophy, off of our counter and move it to Pam's Auto in St. Cloud, Minnesota. We once again want to thank Randy Reitman for having the foresight to really push this program during his term as the ARA president. Presidents today continue to do that, as many have in the past of our trade association. And we thank them for the leadership that they've done, and those in the past that had the leadership and thoughtfulness to think of this program that we can let other people use for generations to come. We'll continue to enhance the program, we'll continue to make it better, but we really need you involved. There's strength in numbers. Join today, look it up, a-r-a.org, look under the certification section, and we'd love to have you join us. Thank you very much, Shannon Nordstrom from Nordstrom's Automotive. Have a great day.